I did not come from money. My father was not wealthy. My family was not connected. I grew up in a world where nobody handed me anything. And honestly, looking back, I think that was the greatest gift I ever received. I failed my university entrance exam, not once, not twice, 3 times. 3 times the door was shut in my face. Eventually, I got into a teacher's college, a school that most people in my city considered 3rd or 4th rate. But I want to tell you something, that college taught me more about life, resilience, and human character than any elite institution ever could. I would not trade that experience for a degree from Harvard or Wharton. Speaking of Harvard, I applied there 10 times. 10 times they said no. And you know what? I used to feel embarrassed about that. Now I think it is one of the funniest stories I have. Because here I am. Life was genuinely hard back then. I was teaching at a university, working long hours, giving everything I had, and earning $10 a month. $10. It was painful. There were nights I questioned everything. Nights I sat with frustration so heavy it felt like a stone on my chest. But somewhere inside me, even in those dark moments, I had this quiet, stubborn belief. I could not explain it. I could not prove it. I just felt deeply, almost irrationally, that something was waiting for me. That if I kept going, kept working, kept believing, something would open up. Nobody around me shared that belief. People thought I was strange. They said I thought differently, too crazy, too far outside the lines. When I talked about my ideas, people did not nod and say, "Great plan." They laughed, they walked away, they told me it would never work. I believed it anyway. In 1994, I traveled to the United States for the first time, and I saw the internet. I sat in front of a computer and typed a simple search, and something shifted inside me. I thought, this thing is going to be enormous. I did not know how big. I could not have predicted the world we live in today. But I felt it, that electric sense of, this changes everything. I came home. I told people. They thought I had lost my mind. I started building anyway. Over the years, I have been fortunate to meet some of the most remarkable people alive. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg, Jack Welch. Brilliant, successful, world-changing people. And I have spent a lot of time watching them, listening to them, trying to understand what separates them from everyone else. Here is what I found. It is not intelligence. It is not luck. It is not family background or prestigious education. The thing that separates extraordinary people from ordinary people is surprisingly simple. They are relentlessly optimistic about the future. They do not waste energy complaining. Instead, when they see a problem, when they hear people frustrated, stuck, or suffering, their first instinct is not to join the complaint. Their first instinct is to ask, how do I solve this? That is the secret of opportunity that most people miss. Opportunity does not live in easy places. Opportunity does not hide in situations where everything is already working. Opportunity lives exactly where people are complaining. Because a complaint is just an unsolved problem wearing a disguise. And if you can solve that problem, truly solve it, in a way that helps people, you have found something valuable. When everyone agrees that an idea is great, the opportunity is already gone. 100 people are already chasing it. But when people look at your idea and shake their heads, when your own friends doubt you, when investors say no, when the crowd does not understand, that is precisely when you should look harder. Because maybe you are seeing something real that others are not ready to see yet. Find your people. Find a small group of believers, people who share your dream, who will work beside you, who will still be there when things get difficult, because things will get difficult. It does not matter whether investors believe in your vision right now. It does not matter whether your parents understand it. It does not matter whether your friends think you are being realistic. What matters is that you believe it. What matters is that your team believes it. And together you work day and night, consistently, with purpose, until the world catches up to what you already knew. Here is something I want every young person to hear. You are starting from the same line as everyone else. The person you admire most, the founder, the leader, the success story you read about, they began with the same 24 hours you have today. They were not born successful. They were born human, just like you. The greatest asset you possess right now is your youth. Not your connections, not your money, not your resume, your youth, your energy, your adaptability, your capacity to fail and recover and try again without being destroyed by it. Do not waste that asset complaining. Let other people complain. Let them sit in rooms explaining why things cannot work, why the timing is wrong, why the world is unfair. While they are doing that, you ask yourself, is there an opportunity here? Is there something I can do, something I can build, something I can create that makes a real difference for real people? And if the answer is yes, do not just write it in a journal. Do not save it for a conversation at dinner. Move, act, begin. I have met so many young people with brilliant ideas, genuinely brilliant, but they have those ideas in the evening, and in the morning they go back to the same office, the same routine, the same comfortable frustration. The idea slowly fades, and one day they will tell someone about the thing they almost did. Do not be that person. Make the move today. You will have to work hard. That is simply the truth. There is no version of a meaningful life that does not require serious, sustained effort. You can work hard building someone else's dream, or you can work hard building your own. Both require the same energy. Both will cost you something. I chose to build my own. But here is what I learned. Working for yourself does not mean working only for yourself. The moment I understood that, truly understood it, everything changed. If you want to be successful, help other people succeed. If you want to be happy, make other people happy. Build something that solves real problems. Create something that genuinely improves lives. Because lasting success, the kind that does not collapse when the market shifts or the trend changes, is always built on service to others. When the people around you win, you win. When your customers thrive, you thrive. When your community grows, you grow. That is not just philosophy. That is strategy. I want to leave you with this. Tomorrow is a new day for every single person in this room, no matter where you come from, no matter how many times you have failed, no matter how many people have doubted you. Tomorrow is a new beginning. You do not need a rich father. You do not need a perfect education. You do not need anyone's permission. You need belief. You need a team. You need relentless, unglamorous, day after day effort. And you need to start. The world does not remember the people who had the best ideas. The world remembers the people who acted on them. Go be one of those people. Thank you.